Good afternoon, everyone. We will start our stream within some moment as soon as everyone join us. Okay, it take a while, and I will start our streaming. So we are resuming our lecture now. We will start with a really introduction to the machine learning. As you all know, some of the peoples are new today. So we will have an introduction of machine learning, but this time I will be teaching you not by just suppressing it, by showing you some of the finest example I got from the internet around the some of the universities. This course is totally been sophisticated by the Stanford University. Okay, so the lecture on machine learning is taught by N.G. Konjas. He's a machine learning engineer and a doctorate learning engineer at the Stanford University. This is a course you will get on this on Stanford University. So we are providing you with this type of session so that it will be more increasingly done. As soon as if I am telling you that why Stanford University or why this this thing I have done by self. As you everyone know that people have a propaganda, or you can say it, they have a prospectus or a view towards the machine learning, but how we move in a forward direction we can see in this. Okay, so instead of going with that, we will try to go some of the deep learning strategies as well. So this, even I'm telling you about this spam and wall dashing and database, this all thing will be done in our learning internship, which is going to held for 21 days from 15th June. Okay, so if this was one of the wake up call that what we are teaching is not the part that we have researched. It is something which is researched by the researchers as well. From those research we are creating this content. So this content is not only easier or simple to get, but it will be something which will be more beneficial for you. So this designing stuff or 21 days of machine learning, deep learning and TensorFlow will have such type of syllabus or such type of technique that you will understand it more and more deeper understanding with some of the with the practical versions of actual industries data set that we are working on. Okay, so I will be just, you can see this is a PDF that I have downloaded the Stanford. I have the course of for the Stanford University. From that I have downloaded this, and the same way they teach us too. Okay, so this was the one, just an introduction PPT for a machine learning that we are going to perform, or we are going to take it on our learning internship. So please don't wait for any type of chances. Go further and take as soon as the great chance you can get for machine learning, deep learning, and even for the TensorFlow. If you have all three, it will be within just 5,000. If you take any one, 2,000, any two, it will take 4,000. So please everyone try to take as benefit as much that when required. It won't be easy. This type of certification of three different, it will cost you more around more very, at least at the highest level, at least 15,000, at least. I'm saying deep learning, machine learning, and it will take at least 15,000 to 10,000. But we are providing you this within just the 5,000 with the three different courses, and the syllabus will there will be no negotiation, or you can say bargain in any type of syllabus. The whatever the syllabus we have at the highest level, we are providing you at the same. Okay, there is only the changes, only the location that we are changing, and the price the lower as for you. But there is nothing change in syllabus, no techniques, nothing change in any type of declaration, that any type of compromise with your certificates. Everything will be as same as the when it was a previous, with a 10,000 to 20,000 as well. So please everyone, try to take this 7 days internship for machine learning. If you want to go further, learn about everything, then try with our two separate courses, which will be continue for 21 days, from 7 days for machine learning, deep learning, and TensorFlow. Thank you. I know it feels advertisement, but I want you to take a beneficial, not from this free course. Free course will always be there from our BMP, because BMP always try to help every student wherever they are needed, by in a means of course, or in a means of internship, or a means of any other factor that we could we could help, or we would try to help at the highest level. But where there are opportunity where the certification is required. Imagine this money is not for not for the courses that you are taking. Courses are almost come, but the certification costs much, because this certification has a particular validity. So it's not valid, not the date validity, but it is a particular quality that we need to show and we need to have. So they need to be purchased around with a royalty and with a syllabus stuff. So it cannot come in a free of cost. That's the reason we are taking a charge only for the certification, and some of the amount for for the technology handling. But there is no other reason to take there is no other any other big profit that we are seeing, and keeping as low as margin for us. Okay, so please try, this is totally beneficial for you. It won't be easy for that. Okay, so hey everyone, we'll start our today's session, which is nothing but our next level of OpenCV tutorials. Next set of OpenCV tutorials. That time we just saw how to capture image, what to deal with image, but now we are trying to do something with that image, because showing a video won't help you to take anywhere, but how do you perform any type of task on image, that is something that you are going to see. Okay, so again we are coming on the spider part. Okay, Okay, yesterday if you have would remember, then I showed you some images, how to take images, and explained you how this image processing and everything stuff computer vision works. Now what we did, we just took our image and showed the image, and after that how to end the image, we did that. And the video capture, we took a video capture, we used some of the loops, how that the images will be converted into a particular loop, and we can see that. But how in the world it's been beginning with some of the faces that we will show you. Okay, like some of the more different type of tasks that you are going to perform. If you know how to take care of any type of task, we'll do a small task. It won't be big enough to do that, but as soon as we take that to all type of tests, you will understand that the using an image processing is not that hard. But still we are not playing with the image directly, but playing with the image's number. We are playing with image number, and it is happening at the decode at the very low level. Only the output and the input that we have been seen, is been showed on a screen. That's all the other part is been taking at the machine level where is the compiler works. Okay, so I will start within that. If still anyone have a doubt, they can. Till then I will wait for just 2 to 5 minutes. I will wait that if anyone have a doubt within these 2 days, then they can ask, so that before going to the deeper we could have a clearance in the concept. Okay, I will see. Let's the comment section. So this is not the comment section. Okay, we'll see this comment section. Anyone have? Okay, no comments till now. So what we will do, we will start with our lecture. You can, if you are watching this video after the session live session ends, then you can comment. We will try to reach you. We'll try to reach you. Okay, every doubt will be solved. No, don't take tension if any of the doubt is not solved. Then we will get to in touch with you as soon as possible. Okay. So now let's start with a very small, very small task. What we will do, we will try to type any line or something within that. I will show you within this code how to do that. Okay, first import our numpy, because that's important. That's how you're gonna use a numpy or something. But we are not using a numpy for now. Just we will see how this numpy is been taking place. Okay, so I will import my CV2 library. Image is equal to, okay, some of my keyboard buttons are not working and I don't have any uh, source to make it clear or repair it now. So again, do you remember how to what this I am read supposed to do? I am read supposed to use our images images path, so that we can read the image in a following manner. So yesterday, as we remember which type of images we use, now again we will use this intern. Okay, properties, intern. First copy the path, and after that copy the name with the dot name file. I just copied the name and I tried copied the path first. I tried to paste this, and after that this intern dash intern. Okay, which type of file is .jpeg file. If you don't know which type of file it is already given in a detail. Can you see jpeg file? So it will be represented by .jpeg. See, not every, if there is a jpeg file, it's represented in jpeg. If it is some of the any other file, it may have a different notation. Okay, so it has a total different notation. It depends on that how you use it. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so we move further. Soon we did our part, but we didn't close the whole string part. Okay, the string is still important. So we'll move further. Let's see what we can do with the image. Image equals to cv2 dot line. We will create a line for that image. Now line has a component. You cannot draw any type of line just you are trying to draw. You are drawing a static line within that, which will be done by your code, just like any other graphics. Okay, you need to code that line. Okay, so now what you're gonna do, now you're gonna code your line. Just take an image first. Just take an image. It's a syntax. Understand this. Image. What the image that we are going to take first? Take that image, and after taking that image, 0 comma 0, what will be the starting point of that, uh, what will be the starting point of that image. Okay, so after that till 255 comma 255, these are my coordinates. What are those? Those are my coordinates for my image, for my line on the image. Those are the coordinates of my line on the image, what my line should be. Now again we will go with 1 0 comma 255. What is this? This is a color. Which color you want? The color I told you, the color combination of 3. So the I stands for RGB, stands for RGB, but in computer language it's inverted, it's BGR. What is it? It's BGR. So if you are using BGR, so according to this it will be 255, which is red in color. Which color? A red in color. Comma, and there will be a thickness. It's a thickness 5. Okay, understood everyone? Again I am going to explain this line that we are going to draw. Image equals to cv2 dot line image. Now see, with the help of cv2 line, we are following for the line 1 image, which is nothing but r, which image that we are going to draw. 0 comma 0, 0 comma 0 is the starting point of an image, which is known as a coordinate. So depends on you where you apply this. If you know the total dimension of you can try to draw anywhere. I just took a bit random one, or you can say a bit formal one, or an easy one to say, and the 255, so that I can see a type of line which is I have created. If I would have created and took any other number, then it would be a bit hard for me to recognize that that line is a perfect or not, which is I told or satisfied. Okay, or I have given, because I couldn't have measured, because the computer is not it's not the paper that I could measure. It will show me the coordinates with according to the hit. Okay, so I know from 0 0 it will start with one corner, and the 255 it will be in a slope of -1 or total 1. Okay, depends on that, we will see to that. I know those things, but still it will be, if I'm a premature, if I'm a newbie who has been doing this, then I will try to take, or I will try to taste such type of things, which will be first confirmed by me, and after that we will try some of the different factors. 0 comma 0 by 255, as the computer takes inverted, it's 255, it's 0 0 255, which should be in a red color, and 5, which is the thickness of that. Okay, now as we already draw the line. What we gonna do with a cv2 IamShow method, we are gonna show that image. We are going to show that image on the image windows. IamShow requires one image, because we have to take a different window, so that window should be named. That's the reason image has been given. You have seen this or noticed this yesterday. Okay, so image, now image, because the main change I have done at image. Okay, now cv2 dot IamShow, sorry, cv2 dot await, I showed it right, key should be capital, and 0 stands for infinite number. Okay, and cv2 dot destroy all windows, we need to be there, because it should destroy all our windows. Destroy all. A should be again in a capital letters, and the W at the same time should be in a capital letters. Okay, let's try to run this. If we see, if I'm doing something, there is a reason. If there may be a proper error, but we need to understand what type of error it is, because coding is all about typing a system that you want and solving the system and making that system correct without getting an error. As it is a computer language, so it should be precise, it should not be less. First save the file. I saved it. Okay, so I got this. Can you see from 0 to 55 there is no any type of error, and we are getting a perfect image. 0 from 2552 a image. Can you see? 0 to 255. So as you know, from 00 and starts from here, and 255 is been here, because it should be in a perfect diagonal area, right? It should be in a perfect diagonal, because the slope, I choose the number in such a way that it should be in a proper manner, going in a singular part, the same way what we have done now. So can you imagine how many pixels are there within this? Because the coordination stands for pixel. How else could have they come? So go further and just check that, can you see the pixels over there? How many pixels are there? 25555 you are talking about, then we will get that. Okay, so let's move further. We will just minimize this and we will try to do something else. And you know that if you press escape, it will be disappear, because wait key we have. Understood? So now, if you want, now as I choose, like I choose a 255 color. What if you need any other color, or which should be within a 255? Okay, let's take 123, and here let's take 78. Okay, let's take 178. 178. Let's take which type of color it does give you. It can give you 16 million, more than 6.5 million, more piece accurate, 6.77 to 1216. It will that number of colors you can make with this three color. Okay, so it is a pinkish color. So that's why you have to make a different color, but I choose the number which is totally unknown to me, if I want to go a bit further, or I will just go on my stream Google, and I will type RGB color picker, RGB color picker. Okay, see, can you see this? Now just go on different types of that, any type of color you want, any type of. And if you just move the cursor over here, can you see the RGB section? This RGB section has been changing. Can you see the black, how the blackest color look like 0, and how the lightest color look like from like 255, all 255 color together, all RGB color together. Okay, and HSL, these are the some of the ways that you can express your number. Okay, so if I want a perfect color, and just copy this, and just after copying, just reverse it, because you are using RGB. What you are using? RGB. And the same way you need to invert it, you will get BGR, because computer follow BGR method. Okay, I won't be showing, it's a bit understandable. Okay, you can try this at your home, and we will move to our further lecture. If you still get time, I will just show you. It won't be necessary, that much necessary. Now after line, what if we try arrow? We'll do it within this only. Now after line, we will try just arrow, that I can show you that not only you can make one thing, this have a whole different lot, or you can say whole different level of making you the PixArt understandable. Now understand this thing, whatever your shape or whatever type of design you are making, which is totally code basis. So you're not drawing within yourself just like a editor or something, or sticking a sticker. It's thing that you are going to do by a coding. Okay, so as I will take a arrow. arrow line. Okay, now arrow line, I just forgot. Now what we'll take, we will take image again, the same image, and we will draw comma 0 comma 0. That will be our coordinate from 0 comma 0. Okay, and we take one more comma, and let's take the now different type of any different number. Let's take 234 comma 167. Different, it is a different, you can say, different coordinates. And now that we have this RGB color, which is a because so 2770155 RGB, right? So 155027 should be reversed. 277227155. Now remember this color, and we will move to our part. Okay, so it should be 272 can't be, because we have only limit of 255, so it can't be that. So comma it should be 0 comma 155. Okay, is it right? Just check it. 155, cool. Okay, should be different. Now let's take a thickness, we try 10. Okay, first we need to end this. Try to click the escape key and just try to run this now. Okay, can you see a very slight change? You can see, but a different color. What the color that you have choose from the color picker, it's been looking the same as it is. No more changes, because no changes. So even this way you can take any type of arrow line, circle, rectangle, or any type of shapes that you want. Okay, this was some of the parts that you are going to type. You can take, it's not compulsory that you need to go with a 0. You can take any other coordinate, starting coordinate, and from that you can do it. It just shows that what are the coordinates that you need to draw, what are the dimension of the arrows that you need to draw from. So it will take at the dimension of that arrow, that what should be the arrow's dimension, or instead that you can give the dimension of where you need to draw on within which part you need to draw, and the sum and the star, it will be drawn over there. Okay, so let's move further and let's see what else we can do with this OpenCV library. This is the one part. I will press escape key and I will end this here now. Okay, still anyone you have doubt, I will give you 2 minutes just less. If you have any other doubts within this that you won't understand, you can ask me. We'll try to take a rectangle as well, but not for now. Can anyone have any else doubt? Okay, cool. I will just check whether anything is going perfect. This is how it's been shown, and the same way you can draw for the circle images as well. Now you can get everything type of those from the different. If you have any doubt, you can ask everyone. If you have any doubts, you can ask now. I'm just waiting for you. You can just watch video and you can tell me, and we'll move further and let's see how this works around with the different codings. I have a more number of coding to tell you how that's supposed to be done. What now, as we know the shape that we need a pixart, we always have a shape, but can we put any type of words or text within that? Is it possible having a text within that? This will be, I will give you the homework, that everyone please go, that who are watching, just please go and watch. Just try to see that is text, putting a text into an image is possible with OpenCV or not. If yes, what is the code? If no, then why it is not possible? That's the reason is also important. Okay, Now before going, I need to tell you again about the internship. Please everyone go try and look at the internship. the the money or the fees that we are taking, it's not about the lecture. It's totally, lecture is almost, you can say almost free of the cost of the lecture is, because the thing that is important, that what we are providing, the management, the certificates it costed, and the technology, or it took time. That time is been actually reasonable price that we are getting with a price of 2000, just one course of machine learning, deep learning, and the TensorFlow as well. This is a well planned and designed internship, because though not only that you are going to learn, that you, after that you have to perform a projects as well. Okay, after that you have to present projects as well, and there will be quizzes as well. So this is not the work that we are providing you with just very low prices. It's something that it's been worth it at that. If you go across any other courses or any other high courses level, it will take around 10 to 15,000 to have a course certificate with of international validity, or you can say of the high validity, uh, of 10 to 15,000 for just machine learning and deep learning. Deep learning is also not completed, never within that, but we are providing this type of machine learning and deep learning and TensorFlow, three different within a 5,000, with a combo of within a 5,000, so that it will be more helpful for you. Don't need to think, just go and try. It is a well planned one. Okay, so let's move further and let's see how this OpenCV works. I know it feels like I am having a very much advertisement. Okay, but it's not. No, it's just, I'm just asking you to go with some more, take a grab an opportunity of this learning internship. Very less type of learning internships are available in a market. There are the internships that you need to perform a work that you have not created, but learning internship with a working strategy as well, it's very less within that. Okay, so here that we can perform any type of, I will show you one of the example of this OpenCV that I made with a machine learning. Can you see this NumPy array fixed set? This is a part, and if I move further, can you see this? This is a har cascade file with a NumPy and CV2. With just both and NumPy CV2, I've created a project which detects a face. Okay, I have created a project with detect face. What I will do, I will take a group of people whom it can detect a face. Okay, I will show you how these projects work. It is a NumPy head cascade files, and the images, the same images that I used to draw, and with the same factor, that can you see, cv2 dot rectangle dot xny dot xml dot x plus mh dot 255, and the thickness. Can you see this? The same thing that I have showed you just now, and with the help of those only I have created. It just took a one R cascade file from afterwards, but still with the help of that I have created a face detection project. So I need some pics. Just wait for a moment. I will try to run this program. I will show you. Okay, for now it's been showing this. Can you see that it can detect a face? If I just move, it is detecting a much more faces. See how many people are standing still, it is detecting a face. even the 4 to 5 members are still, it can detect a much more. So even just a small code of just like this, which is not having any which is not to look like any machine learning devices, still it can have such a very great impact on that, how that this small codes have a face detection quality. This is nothing but a power of your algorithm, and where you can make such type of devices is totally. I have a whole different course on this face detection part with the emotional detection, with the emotional intelligence courses. You can also try on the BMP courses as well. So we will show you all different ways to go from OpenCV to create it. Can you see just OpenCV and the NumPy only have used, and NumPy I haven't used anywhere. It is just a protocol that you need to follow for the other codes to be done. If you still no use NumPy, with the help of CV2 only, you have created such good projects. The same way that you need to do. Now face detection was the first step. Again you can go further in, so which face detection, which type of, which one to be face detected, can you just have a correlation. You can do more and more and more. This is a least level or a basic level face, just a face who can detect face, any type of face, human face he can detect with a R cascade file. So we'll have such more examples with OpenCV that you can perform without any distress. Okay, so thank you everyone, thank you for watching. And if you want, still we will go tomorrow with a TensorFlow. We have covered the deep learning, and now the TensorFlow will be done totally with the deep learning. So please do not miss tomorrow's part, because tomorrow we will be starting with the deep learning, and whatever the concept you are going to perform, you are going to perform exactly with a TensorFlow deep learning. So it won't be taking a different. But if you are coming on an internship, then everything will be correlated, related to each other. So but still we try to achieve that independency level, that if you do any one of the codes, it's sufficient for you to sufficient for you to understand. If you are going just with the TensorFlow, it's also fine that you don't need to have take a much. But if you take a machine learning deep learning course together, it will be more beneficial. It won't count and make it any less. It will be more and more beneficial for you only. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this. If you have any type of doubt, you can still go and ask us in a comment section.